Bum, 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 bum. La, 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 la. So we are going to get started. Here. Alrighty. Let us begin. And yep, start a session. Yeah, it's all live. 5/20/24. This is just the afternoon session here. Risking 80 apples to make 20 today. Our start time is 12:56. Let's begin. On the road to 20, on the road to 200. Really, it's just as much as I possibly can get. That's what I want. So it's going to be difficult, but let's see it. We're going to try to get to 20 apples today. This is going to be interesting. It's in a demand open right now. This is definitely a line in the sand. I do think it's going to be crossed. Let's take a look at the higher time frame. The daily chart has overextended itself past that high. The weekly chart's past that high. If it does come down, it's going to hit a comeback bar prevention. It's likely not going to break this low today. So if it does go down, let's say to the 80s, to high 80s, mid 80s. 80s is right here where this zone is. So essentially, I don't think it's going to get all the way there. I just don't. I'm doubtful on that. 30-minute has some time before it can break the low if it wants to take its time. Totally can. Mike Nobi. Mike Nobi. Mike Nobi. Oh my gosh. Just dropping loads out here. Just dropping loads. Dropping straight up loads. More poop. How can you continually poop? Continually poops. It's incredible. Okay. Take the breakout or not? There's the breakout. I missed that one. You can take anti-breakout. I'll take anti-breakout.
Order rejected. Order rejected.
Kind of want to. Maybe that's a good reason I shouldn't. Let's look at the swings. The swing is down of 1. Down 1. Down 2. Within a positive 3. End of trend breakout. Wow, we actually are supposed to take the breakout. The breakout long. Wow, okay.
Order filled.
We're in long. We're in long, folks. Gonna use this entire area. This is an HLC not protecting free space. I'm gonna ask for a 1-to-1, which is 5650. Call it 5675 is my target. 5675 is my target. My stop loss needs to be at this low, which is 37 flat. So I'm risking 360. 360 for 430. I repeat, 360 for 430. Going for a 1-to-1, yeah. Yeah, let's mark down what it is. NQ long. This is an HLC. The width on the trade, 9.25 and 9. 1616 zone number. Did we take a picture yet? This is 1301 entry. We did take a picture. Did we plant? Yeah, we did not plant. 1616 zone number. There you go. It's planted. Any other time frames that you wanted to look at? 15 may be the no, not anymore. It's printed already, but I don't know. I think it's fine. It's not looking good. It's looking like it might lose here. But on the 3-minute, it's a breakout. So this was a 3-minute HLC end of trend. Swing down of 1 within a swing 2, down of 2 within a swing up of 3. Not protecting free space. Hi, Kenobi. Hi, Kenobi. Jeez. Yeah, that's it. I mean, I just labeled the swings, and it's an end of trend. Not protecting free space. That's what it is. Oh man, now it's coming against us. It went no, I would call it 0 to 0. It's gone 0 yet. Risking 14 apples to make 17. This is a triple order. I don't know why I have triple order. You didn't need massive size on this trade. You just needed a single order, not double or triple, for that matter. But whatever. Whatever. Looks like it's about to pop. Tell you what, pretty much every time that first trade in the afternoon, I take something end of trend, and it's always a loser. Seems like. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, it's a swing down of 1 within a swing down of 2 within a swing down up of 3. So in that sense, we take end of trend breakouts. So swing down is 1. We take end of trend of that. So that means long. That means we take long breakouts. And that was that 3-minute. It broke out to the upside. But we see this current bar just completely saying, nope. No, it wasn't a breakout. Because a breakout would go the literal opposite way. It's really small risk anyways. Tight risk. I'm not asking for it to launch upwards. We'll see. If it does lose, we go downwards. Let's take a look. Yeah, I mean, I could see it going down. If it does go down, I could see it going more down. I don't know after this line in the sand down here, I don't really know how far it could really drop. There's nothing underneath it until all the way down here. So if you look at the 240-minute chart, that line in the sand is right there, which it's basically pausing on. Basically pausing on our distal line here. But if that line is broken, the 240-minute is really, I mean, it's really reaching down. Really reaching down. So if it does do that, pushes down, what would be the case? We would need another bar. No, this bar is going to be the day. So we'll see. I mean, look at the day. If the day resumes, that'll be interesting. If the day just resumes like that, resumes bullish and like, let's say pushes high at the close. Wow, that'd be pretty amazing. Tomorrow I would expect some down movement. Probably towards that weekly low, which is that dash line, nearing that dash line. So the daily, yeah, I would see that. That's what I would think. Hi, Kenobi. Hi, Kenobi.
Order filled.
Stop loss hit. Stop loss hit. Let's take a look at that. Oh, look at that drop. What just happened? What just happened? I'm a buyer down here, 97s. If it rips down there. Man, this thing just fell away. Absolutely fell. Negative 14.4 apples on that. $360. What? Yeah. Just about. Cool. All right, negative 14.7 apples on the session, 0 NA on that. Let's take a picture of that. Just an absolute L on that one. Look at that reach down. And now it's coming up. Okay. Got a little bit of burst of volatility here. There's a rally. Being short at 36.75. Repeat 36.75. 36s. If we can. If we can. Yep. That'd be demand open. I'd go for a 0.5 to 1. I'm fine with that. 0.5 to 1. I'd go for 0.5 to 1. It's fine with me on all time frames. 15 minutes of comeback bar. No, I'm waiting.
Order filled.
All right, we're in. We're in. 16, 17. This is zone number 16, 17. Yeah, take a picture. I need to plant stops immediately. I know that and I understand that. I just want to take the pictures and then be done. I'm going as quick as I can. My stop has to be at this high. 48 is 0.75. That's called 49. 49 is my stop. Risking 510. Risking 510 for 30. Risking 510. Hold on. Risking 510 for 260. 510 for 260. 510 for 260. 510 for 260. $5.10 for 260. For 260. 10.4. Going for 0.5 to 1. Zone number 16, 17. We entered at 13.12. This is a 3 minute. Well, it's 5 minute. It's also a 15. I would call it a 5 minute demand open. Also a 15 minute comeback bar prevention. Long wick. The 5 minute demand open is swing down. Demand open. Let's just say the swing down. Oops. Down of 2. Down of 3. I don't think demand opens are doing that. Just say in trend. That's the 15 minute comeback bar prevention. Really? There's not even like, I'm asking for a 0.5 to 1. Really, it's not crazy of a bounce. That'd be incredible. I'm asking for that. 60 minute? I don't know. I mean, 60 minutes also comeback bar prevention. You can see that. It's the same thing on the 60 minute. It's gotta be. I would expect some retaliation from that. From that shrinking right there. I would expect some retaliation. I'm asking for a 0.5 to 1. I don't think it's that unreasonable. I've seen these things work. And I'm not even asking for a point, a 1 to 1. I'm not asking for that. X score. Sorry about that. X score. I think this is more like a comeback bar prevention than a holding demand open. So 15 minute comeback bar prevention and then a 5 minute demand open in trend. All right. The comeback bar prevention is also in trend. Swings down of 3. Down of 3 against a positive 3. X score is 2.25. X score 2.25. Cool. It has successfully gone nearing 0.5 to 1. I did not get out by a couple ticks here. It went real close to it. We'll see how fast this thing wants to really do it. It's close to target, but it did go 0.5 to 1 in my book. In my opinion, it just didn't hit my target. My target's a little bit more than that. So 50% pivot in the zone. Do you want to move stop to pivot in the zone? Nope. I probably should. Yeah, I'll probably move stop to pivot in the zone, unfortunately. That's just life. 42.75 needs to be my stop now. 42.75. My risk on the trade is 260. Looks like I'm going to pop out here. 10.4 apples piz. Darn. Yeah, darn, you know. Darn. Negative 10.4 apples. We are down 25.3 apples in this session. My goodness. It went so close to our target, but it's just not close enough. I mean, it went down to here. My target was a little bit more. Just down to here. And now it's coming down. Yeah, those are the bummers. Like, I move stop to pivot in the zone, and then it starts working, right? That's fine. Find the next trade. That's fine. Find the next one. So if this thing wants to rally downwards, I doubt it. I don't think it's going to rally down. It could. I feel like this is the low here for a while. So if it does turn over and turn red, I don't know. I don't think I'm going to be involved. I don't think it's going to keep on going lower, honestly. It could, but I just don't think so. I don't know. I don't think so. I'd be on the long side of this thing. So if this thing wants to push down, I'd take anti-breakouts off of this thing. I would. I'd be in long at 28.50s. 28.50s. I'm in long. 28.50s. 28.25. Sure. 28.25. Yeah, I'd be in there.
Order filled.
I'm in. Where's my target? All right, hold on. Here we go. My stop loss needs to be at 17.75 before it stops me out. 17.75. Repeat. 17.75. My stop loss is 420. Take picture. 420. This is zone number 1618. The 15-minute was really reversing as well at the same time. Everything looks bearish, like this thing's just going to continue bearish. And if we're right that it's not going to, then it likely can yield to a better profit than probably 1 to 1. 2 to 1's a bit far, though. I'd go 1.5 to 1. That's fine with me. I'm comfortable with that. 1.5 to 1, basically at these highs, which is 50.5. Repeat, 50.5. All right, risk reward. We already planted this, did we not? 1618. Yeah, we planted it. 3-minute anti-breakout. That's fine. We planted it. This is zone number 1618. We entered at 1319. It was NQ long. Anti-breakout. Yeah. Let me see the risk and reward, please. Risk is 420 to make 890. 420 to make 890. 420 to make 890. 35.6 apples. Definitely some serious size today in this session. But we're down 25.3 apples, you know. So, I mean, this one trade would put us positive. So, but if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. Then we're still going. I need to size this. What was a 3 minute? 12.75 it looks like. Yeah. Yeah. That's fine with me. A little bit off, 25% off discount. Nah, more like none. No discount. Let's see here. It's gone 0.5 to 1 with a 75% pivot in the zone. I think that's 75%. Yeah. It's gone 0.5 to 1. 0.75 to 1 now. Counting pennies. It was a 3 minute anti-breakout. It was a 3 minute 2-bar bubbling base. End of trend. The swing was up of 1 against a swing down of 2 within a swing up of 3. I would say 2 plus, to be honest, but yeah, I mean, this is almost a 3. I mean, this is probably a 2 here at this point. Go all the way down to here. I think the swing down is pretty much a 3, but I'm going to say a 2. It's a 2 plus. This is a 3 for sure. This is just not quite as much. It's a 2. So, anyways, but it's end of trend. It's end of trend. End of trend breakout right now. Or end of trend. Anti-breakout. End of trend. It's very confusing. It's back and forth. Very confusing stuff. Very complex. It's all complex, dude. You wouldn't understand, bro. I think that's funny. Kenobi. Kenobi. Hi, Kenobi. Hi, Kenobi. Hi, Kenobi. All right. So, now we wait. So actually we have a short on and a long on, but we're out of the short because we got stopped out of the pivot in the zone. Then it worked in our favor. And then now we're long, hoping to basically go against the original short position. Yeah, I mean, it's not... I'm going back and forth, but I don't know. I saw the setup, and I was free. I wasn't in a trade anymore. It's not like I exited my position because I saw this setup. I was already out of the short. And I do think that this area is just holding orders, and I think that they're probably going to get deleted. I think they're probably going to get swapped right now at some point. And that's what I'm betting on, essentially. I mean, where's my target? Above all this? Is my target above all this? Pretty much. My target's at 50. So pretty much at the high here where my target is. I don't want to do a 2 to 1 because sometimes it just doesn't go all the way. So I'd rather secure something. So a 1.5 to 1 is completely fine with me. Anyways, we're not even close to being there. So trapped in between these boxes here. Box here and box here. Both of them are working. We want one of them to die, though. And hopefully this one up here to die. I think it's made its high of day for sure. I think this is a great high. It's a really, really good high. I am doubtful that it will break that today. I'm doubtful that it would break this today, let alone this area too. I think it's found its range, and maybe this is the bottom of its range now for the remainder of the session. This is the bottom, somewhere in here is the top. It doesn't have to retest this high way far that way. That's what I would think. There's just that sudden burst of energy, this down move, sudden burst, and then a sudden burst upwards, and that's it. Like, what? Weird. And now it's pushing into that, so we'll see. We'll see. Oh yeah, we can update this comeback bar prevention here. This thing went now 75% pivot in zone, so 50% pivot in zone to a 75% pivot in the zone, and then with the it went 0.5 to 1, but then with a 75% pivot in the zone, it went 1 to 1, which is a big deal because 1 to 1 is the normal target. Hi, Kenobi. Hi, Kenobi. We got disconnected. What's going on? Disconnected. Come on. Let's get it back up here. If you can't, go to your phone. That's what you usually do. Looks like we got data. All right, we're good. All right, it wasn't a big mistake. Not mistake. It wasn't a big failure of the internet for some reason. It's still there. Oh yeah, label pivot in the zone, please. Can you label pivot in the zone? This low would be 22.25. I repeat, 22.25, 22.25, which is 240 bucks. 240 bucks is my pivot in the zone now. 9.6 apples risk. This would be savagery if it doesn't work here. I can tell you that right now, but I've been stabbed in the heart and the back and the fucking everywhere before, so we'll grin and bear it. Because I'm saying that because my target 49.25 it went. Where's my target? 50.5. So it went up to here. I mean, if it doesn't, that's very, very unfortunate if it doesn't. In swings all the way back down. Whew. Man. That hurts. That would hurt, but that's life. That can happen. That has happened. I've seen it happen many times. In my favor, out of my favor, doesn't matter. It doesn't care. No one cares. At least they're honest that they don't give a shit about you. The market. Hi, Kenobi. I think he's trying to nap. Kenobi boy, I'm gonna pick you up. Come here, big boy.
Order filled.
This guy just, buddy, come on, lay down, man. Have a good time. It's all good, Holmes. Alrighty, we got target hit. Thank you, God. That's a big one. 35.6 apples on that trade. We're up 10.1 apples on the sesh. Went 1.5. Still counting. Let's close that one. Comeback bar prevention. That's zone number 1617. 15-minute chart, please. Roger that. Close that one up. It's okay, Kenobi. 1617, you said? Yeah, 1617. Okay, that one's closed. This one's still counting. We'll just leave it be. I think it's gone 2-1 now. I think so, but we'll see. Right now, so we're up 10. All we need is 10. I'm probably gonna go single size now. Do you want to take? Okay, so it's up of 1. Okay, mark this. What do you want? So it's up of 1 against a -2 trend in the midst of a +3 trend. You take end of trend anti-breakouts. That means, but I have a question mark next to it, so that's not much data analysis. So you want to actually take longs on that? I don't want to. I don't want to. I don't want to take longs on that. I don't have to, but man, it could probably happen. It could probably happen, I tell ya. A long again. I don't like that. So this is what it looks like. Oh, 15-minute. You gotta decide now. You gotta decide now. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do, sir? I'm gonna take it, and I'm just gonna go for 0.5 to 1. That's what I'm gonna do. So at this low, so 49, I'm in long too. This is a scalp. Scalp. My hold on. Hasn't even broken yet. My stop loss would be at 42.25. Repeat, 42.25. The width on the trade, let's mark it. 6. I might not need 2 contracts. I would just go for a 0.5 to 1, yeah. 5 app, no. A 0.5 to 1 would be 14 apples risk for possible reward of 7. But never mind, it's just launching. There it goes. Never mind. All right, so if it comes back now, I'd be a little cautious here. Comeback bar now. It can happen. It can happen, man. It can definitely happen. I would actually like that. I would honestly like that. Because the 3-minute, hold on, the 3-minute is right there. All right. Here we go. I like it. No, I like that a lot. So what's this low? 48.50. 48.50 is what I would do. I would do that. Yeah, absolutely. Hold on, Kenobi. Chill. $48.50. That's fine with me. Take a picture. This is what I want. You know, I could be wrong, but then again, I could be right. We'll see. That's essentially the zone. I want it to break the low. Here we go. Take a picture of it, please. This is zone number 1619. It hasn't happened yet, so we'll see. Hey. Hey. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Asking for a 0.5 to 1 would be up to here. Looks like. $53.50. Do you really want to do this? Let's take a look at the 60. I'm not certain. I'm gonna back away. I'm not certain about it. I'm never certain about anything. Actually, some zones I'm like, dude, this is perfect. This one I'm not. Swings up of 1. Yeah, and right now, end of trend anti-breakouts is technically the way to go. So if this thing goes downwards, we technically want to buy it. Are you sure, really? Yeah, that's the case. That's what you're supposed to do. Interesting. I feel like I'd rather want to go short, to be honest with you. As this thing rallies upwards, I'd rather go short on this.
Order fill. Order
I'm in
fill.
short because of breakup bar prevention and demand open is just such a small trade here. I will lose, likely, but if I don't, we capture a lot. 160 risk. No, 60 flat. 60 flat.
Order
150 risk. 150. Whatever. 160 it is. Darn it. 160. It was it. I know. It was tiny. 160 risk. It was worth it to me, in my opinion. Okay, bro. Chill. Not having it right now. 6.4 apples. Lost. We were gonna make at least 10 on that. Was it really the width of 6? No, it was not. Was not. Yeah, 4.25. It was a micro. This was a 3-minute demand open. End of trend. Micro. Yeah, definitely small. 1339 it looks like was the entry. 1619 was the zone number. 0 NA. 0 NA. Oh no. Negative 6.4 apples, my friends. We're up 3.4 apples on the session. Negative 6.4. Yeah. Did you plant it? 1619. Nope, you didn't plant it. This was it on the 3 minute. It was also break up our prevention on the 5 minute. You can label that. Yeah, totally end of trend. Yeah, totally end of trend. This might be a swing up of 2 now. I'm wanting to go short.
Order filled.
So we're in short.
Order filled.
We need to plant stops. And we're going to take this. Where's our entry point? 62. That's fine. 71.25. 71.25. Risking 355. 14.2 apples. Let's mark this what it was. Hold on. Where's my entry price again? 62. So 62. There you go. 1 to 1 is down there. I'm gonna go for a 0.5 to 1 then. Whatever this low is. Yeah, that looks like a 0.5 to 1. What's this low? 57.50. Repeat 57.50. Wow, 195. I'm gonna go one more. So risk reward 355 for 205. 355 for 205. 355 for 205. $8.2 apples. This is a 0.5 to 1. Yeah, probably 0.5 to 1. 1343 was my entry. 1620 is my zone number. Zone number 1620. Plant it, please. Planted. I just think it's overextended. But I could be wrong. Look at the 15 minute. I could be wrong. Yeah. Look at that rally. Wow. Really? Really? I'm surprised. Um, 5 minute int overextended 2. Went 0. I think it went 0. Yeah, it went 0. I mean, I'm not counting that as 0.25 yet. It's got to go lower for that. For that's the case. We'll see. We'll see. Do you want to? I could put targets at 1 to 1. To be honest with you, I could. 0.75 to 1 would be like 57. 56.75. 56.75, which is 225, whatever. 9 apples. Change target from 0.5 R to 0.75 R, because I think it can do it. I think it's like 8 apples to 9. Okay. What's the width on this? The width is 9.5. Asking for a retracement here. I think, yeah, it's been up, man. This was a really good move upwards. I mean, it all stemmed from just a flash crash down, and then it got bought up. So I'm probably sure that this is the daily low now. I mean, obviously the daily low is down here, but this is now the swing. I think it's just going to swing back and forth now, and I suspect that it comes down a little bit, but I don't know. Heading for a 0.75 to 1. You could go for a 1 to 1. I'm just going to go 0.75 to 1. Whatever. Some of these times where, yeah, you're right. It could go way further. Yeah. I think that's a 0.25 to 1. What's the pivot in the zone on that? Looks like 50% in the zone. That's our only trade at the moment. If we lose this one, we're down 10.8 apples on the session. If we win it, we'll be up 12. Just about 12 apples on the session. Then we need 8 more. So let's already think about our 8 right now. What can we do? Man, this anti-breakout worked tremendously. Now is the retracement. I do think that it's possible for that retracement. 56.75 is my targets. We're so close to targets now. Super close to targets. I should move stop to pivot in the zone. That's the smartest thing to do. So smart thing to do. 67.5. Target hit. Didn't have chance to move stop to pivot in the zone. That's 9 apples. Nicely done. We're up 12.2 on the sesh. It's gone 0.75 to 1 now. Now we just let it be. At this point, I do think it probably could continue lower, but I need some profit. I needed something. So if it does rally, I'd be looking to short at this high. If it does go lower, I'd be looking for demand protecting this low down here. Let's take a look at the daily. Does it have a preference? Wow, the 240 minute is going to be a comeback bar prevention too. Wow, if it rallies all the way up there, I'd be impressed. Where did it rally to? 766. Where is that on the 240? 766. Right there. Interesting. So it did rally up. So it rallied all the way up to here. That's a comeback bar prevention. That's within 25% of the bar's life. So if you go like this, and it's split 1 quarter, 2 quarter, so 1, 2, 3, and some change. So that's within 1/3 of its life for sure, or 1/3 of its bar. That's a comeback bar prevention, but it only works if it goes all the way to 75%, which is down here. Yeah, I think we've caught some. I definitely think that this is a little bit of a high here. I do. I think this thing can move down. Do you want a re-entry? Well, trend's up. The trend is up of 2 now. No, 1. But still, man. I mean, +1 against a -2 within a +3. That's technically end of trend anti-breakout. So if this thing rolls downwards, I'm actually going to go long. Why? Are you sure? I'm sure. Let's take a look at this low on the 30-minute low right here. I like that. If this thing low can break this low, which is at 30-minute, boom. This is that low. Okay. So right now it's going to be trying to get protected here. Right now is the anti-breakout territory. Do you want to take it or no? I think it'll yield a bounce. I do. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Come on. Oh, no, it's paused. I'm going to go ahead and do a bounce here in the anti-breakout. I think it's absolutely going to work once this trade station resumes here. It is dying. Dying, I tell ya. 53 I'd be in. Pete 53 I'd be in. No, 52.75. That's the anti-breakout that we were looking for. Boom. Never mind. I'm not asking for a 1-to-1. I'm just asking for a small bounce. I'm just going to let it pass. We got plenty of time. I'm going to let it pass because I think, look, I'm only asking for 0.5 to 1. It's already done it. It's because of this 30-minute bar that it's about to fold over and come into this, come into this area, this demand wick. So the 15-minute doesn't show much. But on the 5-minute, you definitely see some demand right at this line where it's meeting right now, where we're at a crossroads. We got some demand. This is a demand zone, rally-based rally. This is good. This is generally would be bought up, and I would be buying just for a small bounce. A small bounce. There, that's probably the small bounce. I don't know. What do you want? I mean, counter trend. There's the bounce. You could have still had it and still worked. Really? It's going to go all the way to 1-to-1. Wow. I didn't think it was going to yield that much. There's the bounce. Look at the 30-minute now. 30 minutes like, no, we're definitely not going to break that low. Okay, then, bulls. All right, but okay. Okay. Jeez. That's what it seems like to me. That's wild. And that's exactly what my plan says to go long on. I wasn't agreeing with it. All right. So, 60-minute. I need a new chart here. 60-minute. Okay. Combat power prevention on that one. 240 minutes. Still battling that. It only went down to here, which is not much. I mean, 240 minutes, that's really not much of a retracement there. I think it still probably could go lower. I think it still could go lower here. Mm-hmm. I don't know. Hi, Kenobi. Hi, Kenobi. We're up 12.2 apples on the sesh. We need 8. We need an 8, or we need 2 4s. That's fine. Single risk is about 4.6 apples, so that's fine. 2 single risks. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking. Man, I'm telling you, I knew I was getting out early on this short here, but it really didn't even come down that far. It only went 1-to-1. I think it's got more time. I think it's got a lot more because the 60-minute, the 240-minute, everything on the higher time frames saying like, all right, this thing has gone up enough. It's gone up enough. You know? I think it could still go down. Yeah, we'll see. It's just on that 30-minute chart. It's basically this high versus the low. The low has been hit. So if that's this low, if this low breaks, we've got plenty of free space underneath it. So we could see that. We could see that happen. You could take an anti-demand open right now if you wanted to. You could take it now if you wanted to. I'll take it. I'll take the anti-demand open.
Order fill.
No, just one of them, please. Just one of them. Where's my stop? Let's plant it. This is the anti-demand open. Boom. Boom. My goodness. Oh, goodness me. There's the anti-demand open. It's gone 3-1 already. My stop needs to be planted here. My stop needs to be planted. 58. I repeat, 58. I'm risking $70. I'm holding it. That's 3 apples. I'm holding it. 2.8. Did you take a picture? Yeah, we did it. Late picture, but it's still a picture. Label that. Oh no, it's turned. Really? It's not going to want to break this 30-minute low. Unbelievable. I'm out of here. It went 2-1, but I'm out of here. Looks like. Unless this thing turns around right this second. 1356. This is zone number 1621. This was a 3-minute anti-demand open. No, the swing is up of 1. End of trend. Swing up of 2 against a swing down of 2 within a positive 3. Yep, end of trend. So it's counter trend. Yes, absolutely. Anti-demand open, though. So if you look at it, the demand open was a 3-minute demand open in trend. Oh my gosh, this is fucking maddening. Is the swing down of 1? No, the swing's up, and this is still end of trend. This is not a swing down of 1 yet. So, in trend. Positive 2, minus 2, positive 3 in trend. Demand open. There you go. And I was saying negative to that. Anti of that. Good. Yep, because I was short. Yep. Oh, targets. I'll have a 4-1 on the 5-1. 5-1. 4-1. 5-1 is 42. I repeat 742. Repeat 742. 742. Way far away. I know that. $250. 10. 10 apples reward. Look, we don't need that many apples reward, so let's bring it down 1, which is 744.7. 744.5, 744.5. What's that? $200. That's 8 apples. That's exactly what we need. So we're going for a 5R right now. Yeah, we're risking 3 apples. 3 apples. We're going for a 5-1. Is that really a 5-1 all the way down here? No, that's a 4-1. What am I thinking? I saw 500%. It's always a 4-1. It's always -1. So 5-1, 4-1. I'm asking for. Anyways, it's right next to my stop. Anyways, who cares? Oh, it's a micro for sure. I mean, the width is 3. This is as micro as it possibly gets here. Definitely a micro, not narrow. It's micro. It's even smaller than narrow. That's a very small zone. So you could probably go a lot more than 4-1, to be honest with you. Either way, it would have to continue down here. It would have to break this 30-minute low here. Where's the 30-minute low? Where you at? Here's the 30-minute low. It has to, without a bounce, it's already bounced. It's already done its comeback bar prevention. Already happened. So we're short on that. There we go. There's the push down. There's the push down. We need to get out soon. Where's my targets?
Order filled.
Target hit. Nicely done. I was wondering where my target was. Like, it's got to be done now, right? Target hit. 4-1. Nicely done. That's 8 apples. That's victory. 19.9 apples. What did we do in the freaking other session? We forgot that it was on live, and we traded it. Switching out right now. This is called learning from your mistakes. Simulated. Double checking. That shit is blue. It's called simulator. Yes. I'm very condescending to myself, but it's all right. We keep it stupid simple. You know what I'm saying? Stupid simple. Stupid simple. Keep it super stupid simple. This thing rammed 1, 2, 3, 4.75 to 1, which is actually not incredible because this is such a micro zone. The width is 3. We were risking really small. It's so small. Which I'm surprised that it didn't break, to be honest with you. I kind of want to see how close it got. 55 was our entry, so if you look at it, 55, right there. So we got in short. I don't know. I honestly can't tell. It's just so small. All I know is that it was probably almost getting stopped out, and it didn't. Thank you, God. Thank you, God. Thank you, God. Hi, Kenobi. Let's mark that. 1402, I'm done. Switch to sim. Learning from our mistakes. Fucking love it. Just love it. I just love it so much. We got to go over all our protocols. What if you're oversized? What if you trade live when you should have traded sim by mistake? What if you trade sim if you traded live by mistake? Whatever. All these different permutations of what the hell can happen. Even though we're pretty organized. We got shit in a row. I know that, but it's just a lot to manage, and sometimes mistakes happen. So we got to have protocols. What happens when you make these mistakes? Protocols, just a freaking app, like ready to go. I know exactly what to do. Protocol. I know exactly what I'm supposed to do. That way we're not like fretting. Fretting is not good. All right, so let's restart this. I got to do a little bit of accounting quickly. 19.9 apples are close. To tell you the truth, I don't know exactly the US dollar close amount, but we'll calculate that last after the day is done, because I'm not turning live back on, bro. It's staying in the simulator. And I can't check my live status in the simulator, so I have to wait. Close apples. 19.9 apples. Oops. What's the actual close without anything else? Actual close is, that's not right. 21.4 is the actual close without commissions involved. The high is 21.4. Yeah, I didn't get over that. The low was actually pretty low, dude. The low is negative 24.8, but that's not all. The unrealized max loss that I possibly allowed myself to be able to have is 24.8 plus 16.8, which is 41.6. We could have easily gone down 41.6 apples today. Easily. That was 6 contracts. Or sorry, 6 trades. Done. All right. Simulated session starts at 14:04. No, 14:05. Let's go. I'm going to take a small break, actually. I like taking a break before the simulated sessions because it's like I'm kind of restarting everything. The 3-minute bar, this 3-minute zone can be done because it's already broken. The anti-demand open, man, it worked. Really a rare trade for me. I'm trying to trade that more frequently because, man, oh man, I trade the demand open and it loses so often. So we gotta take that anti-demand open and do the opposite. Restarting, yeah. So we're gonna take a small break. Tiny little break here. 5 minutes. So yeah, I'd love to have you as a tenant if you want to. Um, yeah. Yeah. So my part. So now my part is done. Now we have to work together a little bit for the. I contacted them and they said you need to give me the golden packet they call it. Cool. Yeah. So we can do that. Now there's no rush. If you want to commit, then I would be rushing to get this done. But I'd like to get on schedule to sign that. Okay. Cool. Great. So what time are you available this week that I can? I don't know if I gotta read the text one more time. Hold on. Um. So you just have to give me the golden packet actually, and then
Okay.
I need to turn it in to them. I don't know if you turn it in or me, but
Yeah, I have to turn it in.
oh, okay. So then you just need to get me to.
Fill it out, yeah.
Okay. Okay. Yep. So
I'm available anytime this week. Besides, I have time tomorrow. My daughter just has a speech appointment at 11:30, but the rest of the week I'm definitely open.
how about if you can just swing by anytime and just drop it off? That
Okay.
gives me some time to fill it out, and then I know because Ross's is right next to the. That's where you work, right?
Yeah, at Ross.
So you're not too far away. You can swing by and pick it up, and then yeah. So just drop it off anytime. You know where I live, and then
Okay.
um and then when it's ready, I'll just tell you that, and then you can pick it up.
Okay, that sounds great.
Okay. Sounds good. Good. I'm happy about that. Thank you.
Me too. Thank you.
Yep. All right.
All
Sounds
right,
good.
thank you.
Yep. Bye.
Bye.
Kenobi. Kenobi. Fucking ants, dude. Kenobi boy. Let's go. It's okay. I'm gonna give you a good snack too, actually. It's a good snack for you. Let me grab some good stuff. Grab you some good stuff. Chill, chill, chill. Alright, Kenobi boy. What's good, homie dog? Home dog, home slice. It's okay, it's okay, it's okay. You're cool, bro. You're cool. Alright, so this thing's bullish, man. This thing is bullish. So, what does that mean? Means this intuition trade went 2 to 1 exactly. We got out at 0.75 to 1. I knew I was leaving something on the table with that. But I was so far down. At that point in time, I was down, man. I was down. I mean, I was up 4.4. Okay, bro. Okay. You can move it out of the way. That's fine. He is really a cranky son of a gun, man. Tell you what. But I don't really participate with that. He's my pet. I'm not his pet, motherfucker. He's mine. But we do exist to serve one another, I suppose. Alright, so this thing looks like it's going to pop. Wow. What does that mean for the 240-minute chart? Could you mark that, please? I'm surprised, man. I'm just really surprised. Hold on. If you look at the 15-minute, this thing actually went all the way down to here. Look at it rip the high. It went, so the comeback bar prevention on the 240-minute chart looked like this. Went up to this line where it is now and dropped down to the low, or dropped down to that little purple line. So that means it went 0.75 to 1. And now it's retesting. So that's really not enough for me to say, oh, this thing's ready to go up. No, it's not enough for me to say that this thing's going to rip this high. If it, let's say it went up here and then went all the way down to here and then whipped at this high, now this high is suspect to lose. But at this point, this high is suspect to win, in my opinion. So let's go ahead and do that. $16.21, is that right? No. What zone number was that? Zone number 16.20. That can close. That broke. Yeah, 1620 is done. And yeah, that one 2-1 with a 50% zone pivot in the zone. I love that. NQ long anti-breakout. This one is just charming. Honestly, it just continues rising. This one especially way down here, of course. So those are the only two trades that I have still that I have to track. We restarted the sim session, so let's get started now. We've got 45 minutes to do this. At the moment, what I see is this protecting extreme up here. I mean, that's what I see. I would think that that would work if it rallies all the way up there. It likely won't. I don't know. I think it would work. With just, you know, that's what I would think. So that's how I draw it. In the 240-minute chart, it would look like this. It basically I'm taking the literal high of this comeback bar prevention. It might not work, but that's trading, you know. Hey, do you want some food? Okay, you don't have to have some food. You're pissed off. You're pissed off. Want some water? Okay. All right. So, is this? Yeah, the swing is up of 1 within a 2. You could call that. No, that's still a 2. Up of 1 within a 2. Still against a 2. That's what I would call it. I do need to do a little bit more practice with that. Hmm. 1571. Positive 1, positive 3. 1571. Let's just look at that, what that was. 1571 was positive 1 within a positive 3 against a minus 3 still. Against a minus 3. What about 1573? Positive minus 1 against a positive 3. Let's look at what that was. Minus 1 against a positive 3. That makes sense, yeah. Okay. So we're pretty much aware. We're pretty much in line with what we got going on. Okay. Coming down into this holding split, you could take that. I'd rather take this one on the bottom. I'll take this one on the bottom if it does that. Down here. I'll take that. Oh yeah, I'll take that. 59.75. Repeat 59.75. Okay, where's my stop at this low? 53.50. Yeah, just for a 1-to-1 because I'm not really sure where it's going. Darn it, it's bouncing ahead of time. It's still valid, still totally valid. 66.50 would be my target. That's fine. Totally fine with me. Okay. Actually, a lot of times this loses. So let's take a look at that 15-minute. You're going to have to take a look at that 30-minute. Never mind. Never mind. This thing just resumed. Cancel that. Never mind. Yeah, I mean the only other area would be this one up here. I'd probably hold off on shorts until we get there, unless it's starts doing something that looks really good, or looks like a really good setup. I don't know. Otherwise, just high. That's what we're doing. There's a possibility at the end of the day that this high can break, and the day can just resume because it's really, I mean, it's really a bullish day if you look at it. It's a really bullish day, all-time high day. You know, it could close at an all-time high. It will close at an all-time high, actually. So that's bullish. That's really bullish. Are you sure you want to go short on it? If the session was at 8:30 and this was it, yeah, I would go. Or this was like at 10:30 in the morning, any time really. But really, the last half hour now, I'm not sure we can get a bounce in time. It's possible. That's saying that this high will not break, which I'm not that confident on it. I'm just confident that we could probably see a bounce, but I don't think the timing's good to take that short. This is bullish, no doubt. The anti-breakout's continuing to work. This is really bullish. Why should I stay in this one? I wouldn't have to mess with a single thing, man. I wouldn't have to mess with anything if I just stayed in this anti-breakout. Swing of 1 grew into a swing of 2, about to be a swing of 3. That's really good. That's really good. Swing up of 1 at this point against a swing down of 2 within a positive 3. That is precisely when to take those anti-breakouts. End of trend as well. This is perfect. Perfect, actually. Pretty perfect. Pretty perfect. Gonna be. Ruby. Oh yeah, music time.
Keep careful watch of my brother's soul, and should the sky be filled with fire and smoke, keep watching over.
I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna take a 1-1. Where's target? 71.5. Yeah, absolutely. It is what it is.
If this is to end in fire, we shall all burn together. Watch the flames climb high into the night, calling out, Father, oh, stand by and we will watch the flames burn over and on the mountainside. And if we should die,
83.25.
we should all die together. Raise a glass of wine for the last time, calling out, Father, oh,
94.75.
as we will watch the flames burn on and on the mountainside. Desolation comes upon the sky. Now I see fire inside the mountain. I see fire
101 would be 71.50.
in the trees, and I see fire hollow in soul.
All right, so it might not do it. We'll see.
And I hope that you remember me. Oh, should my people fold, and surely I'll do the same. Confined in mountain holes, we got too close to the flame. Calling out, Father, oh, hold fast and we will watch the flames burn over and on the mountainside. Desolation
Here we go.
comes upon the sky.
Here we go, boys. It should meet entry soon. Half an hour left. Let's look at that 30-minute bar. This is an odd one, I tell you. This is a really weird one. This is weird. We should meet entry here, though. So let's mark that yet. No, not yet.
And if the night is burning, I will cover my eyes. For if the dark returns,
I like it. I like it all around. I like it, honestly.
and as the sky is falling down, it crashed into this lonely town. And with that shadow upon the ground, I hear my
in short. We're in short. Alright, sorry, Kenobi. Sorry, Kenobi. This is zone number 1622. There we go. That's looking great right now. This is exactly what we want. Asking for that 1-to-1 here. The 30-minute, I tell you, is really extended itself towards it. This is looking grand. The 15-minute actually is needed. There you go. It also is a all-time high. Yeah. That's a big deal. Well, anyways, let's see what happens. Nearing target here. Let's look at stops and targets. 240. 240 for 220. So 225 for 240. 225 for 240. Risking 9 apples for 240. 9.6 apples. Just a 1-to-1 here. Let's describe the trade. We entered at 1331. No, 1431, excuse me. 1431. 1622 zone number. Is that correct? Yes. Yes, it is correct. Nearing target, really close to target here. Actually tapped it. It tapped the target, but not by one more tick. I just need one more tick to get me out of here. Pivot in the zone is 0%. With a 1, it went 1-to-1. Now my pivot in the zone should be at 0, but target's about to be hit anyways. Boom. Target hit. Target hit. That's positive 9.6 apples. We're up 9.6 apples on the sim sesh. This was a 5-minute protecting extreme. Let's describe it, please. What else was it? It was that 240-minute comeback bar prevention. But mainly it was that 5-minute protecting extreme. But both of them should be listed. The recency of the 5-minute was 3-4 magnitude for 3x score of 2, 3, 4, probably 5, 5.5. I don't really know. I don't think it matters that much. 1.25, it's gone. And counting. Wow, look at this rejection. This might be the rejection. Like, it will not break. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if this high won't break. That wasn't my bet. Let's see here. What else is there? A little bit of a distal line that broke, but the arrival. No, it's not overextended. Everything else is good. Man, look at this thing sail. Set sail. You could probably go long at this holding split down here, to be honest with you, at 59.75. Repeat, 59.75. You should get in there. 59.75. I will do that. Hold on. Hold your horses. It went 1.75 to 1. Hold your horses. This is looking really good. I like this setup. I'm going to ask for this for a 1-to-1, and I'm going to go double contracts. Hold on. Yep. 2 contracts. Where's my stop? My stop needs to be in place here. 53.50. I repeat, 53.50. My stop, 250 risk, 250 risk. Take a picture, please. 250 risk. Hold on to this thing. 250 risk, 250 risk. Oops. Mark down targets, please. Gosh darn it, I keep on doing that. Mark down targets, please. Did you mark down targets? No, I didn't yet. 67. 67 should be target. 53 point... 250. 250 for 290. I repeat, 250 for 290. 250 for 290. This is NQ long. 250 for 290. I gotta just write that down before I forget here. 250 for 290. For 290 here. 11.6 apples. Yeah, that would make 20 point or whatever. 20 apples, whatever. That's a 1-to-1. This was an NQ long holding split. No, it wasn't micro or narrow, really. Might be narrow, really. I mean, 7.25. Let's mark this down. This was zone number 1623. We entered at 1436. We entered at 1436. This was a 5-minute holding split. This guy.
Order filled.
Target hit. Target hit. Hey, buddy. Well done. Well done today. Well done. What a beauty right there. Beauty, I tell ya. Outside local distal line. What else is there? Recency of 2, 3, magnitude of 2, 3, X score of 3.5. But what I liked the most out of it was the overextended of 2. Means the arrival, I tell you, the arrival just absolutely ignored this demand above it. It just ignored it. So I'm like, all right, let's see if it ignores this one too. It didn't. Protected free space of 1. Anything else to it? Nope. It went 1-to-1. I don't know if I'd call that 1.25. Maybe. No, it just went 1-to-1 with a 0% pivot in the zone. Really, really well done. 11.6 apples on that. That means we're up 20.7. Done. Done on the simulated session. 1438. That means I can quit. We won the live session and we won the simulated session. Well done. 20.7 apples profit. That's commission apples. What's the actual apples? Is only 2 trades, 21.2. The high is 21.2. Only 2 trades. What's the max loss? Unrealized. 9 apples. Yeah, 9 apples. You're not going to beat -9. What's the low? Is nothing. We got 2 winners in a row. Profit is $523. All right. Now we're done. I will be done. I will track how far these things go, though, for sure. Of course. I track until the end of the day. So 3 p.m. Or, 3 p.m. I don't do end of futures. Yeah, I mean, both of these, look at this one. This one was great. We had that plan for a while. It turned, basically, we're lucky we got in. We got in. I don't exactly know if I would have gotten in, to be honest. I don't know what my tick was when I got in. 84, this is the high. As high as 84. Yeah, I would have gotten in. In the live setting, I still would have gotten in, I think. Because I got in 84 flat. This high is 84. No, I probably wouldn't have gotten in. This would have left without me by the tick. Probably wouldn't have gotten in. That happens. All right. But this is a simulator. So I have good fills in the simulator. I have good fills in live too. It's just, it's likely not. That's all. Down here, definitely would have gotten in there for sure. What's this low? 59. I don't exactly know where I got in. Whatever. Let's just let these things be, and I will. I'm gonna be done, and I will track how far these things have gone after the day has concluded. But my rules say I'm done. So I'm going to be done. Next session will be tomorrow morning at 8 to 10. Then we've got a morning session tomorrow and partial afternoon session tomorrow. Partial. But still, that's probably all we need. Because afternoon session, it gets slow sometimes. And then what else? Yeah, that's it for tomorrow. Other than that, I don't know. All right. Sounds good. Deuces. Peace and harmony.